T for two, two for T, through an Esprit, and next up Darke Destroyer and Sergeant Meikle.
From Hampshire, the Darke Destroyer.
A blade powered by a mini starter motor provides the main punch, the steering provided by a car window motor, the main drive from a golf caddy, but with a turning circle of 5 feet, it's cumbersome.
My name is Bob Darke, I'm the team captain. This is Chris Darke, my son, the driver, and Neil Darke, my brother. This is our robot called the Darke Destroyer. Its main weapon and only weapon is this large blade from a lawnmower. A blade that goes around at a considerable speed and hopefully cuts things apart. All the steering and the driving is done by the front wheel, which is driven from golf trolley wheels.
From Coventry, Sergeant Meikle.
A 13-strong team took 7 months to build this, the tallest and longest in the heat, with a 3mm thick aluminium shell and a punching, lifting, ramming weapon powered by carbon dioxide.
I'm Dean, this is Scott, and that's Andy, and this is our robot, Sergeant Meikle. It's powered by two 12-volt wheelchair motors with a 12-volt dry cell battery inside. We have 2 main weapons. First is a pneumatic punch that comes in and out like so. Hopefully we're going to pierce the armament of any other robot. And then our other weapon is an axe with a dualium head. Hopefully we're going to rip the other armament on the other robots to shreds.
Roboteers, stand by.
Looks like a stealth bomber, Sergeant Meikle. Dean, Scott and Andy. Attention, you lovely boys, you. And the Darke Destroyer
3,
with the Darke family. Robin, Chris
1,
and Neil.
activate.
Look at that flailing blade, the rotor blade on the back of the Darke Destroyer. Ooh, you really wouldn't want to get in the way of that. And the axe blade on top of Sergeant Meikle, intended to create mayhem, was nearly sliced and shredded itself. Look at that there, on the side of Sergeant Meikle. The Darke Destroyer blade is already causing problems. Until it was stopped itself. Did you see that then? The blade was actually stopped. Almost like a lawnmower blade when it hits a tree stump. And again, look. Now that could be a problem later on if the Darke Destroyer survives this opening battle. Just being pushed towards the arena edge, slowly and surely, by Sergeant Meikle, getting away. Coming in on the attack again. You see the blade stopping on the bodywork of Sergeant Meikle. Aluminium shell, 3mm thick. So it obviously needs a run-up on the attack, the Darke Destroyer, to get any sort of penetrating, punishing power from that blade. It's all a little bit like a slow waltz at the moment. We need to up the beat, boys. We need a little bit of a disco beat on that arena floor. 2 robots who look about as attractive as anything Matilda would pick up on the disco floor. In she comes. Meikle just trying to get some room to bring that axe blade down. Doesn't look greatly punishing, does it, the blade? Looks like a feather, really, on the end of an ostrich leg. And it's all a little bit tentative, tight and tense. Oh, look at that! Was the blade on the Darke Destroyer folded there? Yes, it has been folded. You can see, compressed together, damage sustained by the Darke Destroyer. And that'll count against it because it's gone to the judges now. Well, let's have a look at it again. You can see the axe blade on Sergeant Meikle. There, the Darke Destroyer's rotor showing 4 points to the cross, later to be compressed, but Meikle taking damage a little bit from Matilda. You can see gash marks on the side of Meikle as well. And for me, the Darke Destroyer just did enough.
It goes to Darke Destroyer. They go through to round 2.
We went in there and just kept on driving into them and cutting them to bits.
I wasn't very impressed with your weapon.
Why not?
As soon as something got in the way, it just kind of stopped.
I kept on stopping it because I didn't want it to break.
We were expecting it to do serious damage, not just stop.
Look, you want to have a look?
All right then. All right then. Let's see the damage. Oh, you're all right. Yeah, you're not too downhearted. No. No, well, let's see that. I want to see what damage their flail did. This? Did it do that, really?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't realise it was doing this damage.